What's going on? Hope everyone's good. Um, I don't know about you, but I'm getting annoyed at all the things that are being spoken about in the news or in any type of public platform regarding South Africans and the statistics of the aspect of finances. Personally, it's very doom and gloom hearing that about only 6% of the population are actually equipped and ready to retire, um, or are on track to retire come the actual retirement age of 65. Um, the unemployment rate with the youth, and amongst other things, it's just, excuse me, it's just very demotivating as someone, though I am a working person and I'm blessed to be employed and earn a living. It's just like, what do you do? What do you do with all that's been said? Like, since engine. So I'm figuring, let's get back to basics. Hence why I'm doing a thing. I think I started it like December of last year. It's called Meet the Browns. My own little financial challenge is called Meet the Browns. So, what you do, you get an empty container of any kind, a piggy bank, if you will. Me, I'm using repurposing an Oros bottle. So, the principle that comes with this, before I dive into the principle, um, mainly the function of this thing is to practice the habit, or the habit of saving. Physically seeing this thing of putting your money away. Um, so my one is Meet the Browns because I think it is the lowest. It is the lowest expenditure anyone possesses at any point in time, next to nothing. So Lana, it's literally just your brown coins, 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cent coins. Um, so if you're anybody that's like, yo, I'm trying to get my finances in check. I'm trying to um, develop the habit of saving and putting away for big goals, or you have big dreams, but you just don't have the habits of removing from the now and putting it towards something that will be of use for you later, or growing it for future use. So the people that put their money in something to grow it are investors. And people that put it aside for a rainy day, you are saving for an emergency. And even then, there's a lot of people that don't even have an emergency fund. So before you think like I may not have the money to do this. It seems like a far reached goal, or maybe I'm too late. Guys, you see, don't sweat the don't sweat the big things. Just perfect the small stuff. So literally, any teacher, you can get a 1 liter, you get a 2 liter, get a half liter. You cut the top. Me, I did it and I sealed it up top so I don't open it. The only goal you have is to fill it up. You can choose any currency. You can choose any value of currency. So you can use a 1 rand, you can use the 50 cents, you can use just 50 cents, just 20 cents, just 10 cents, just 1 rands, just 2 rands, just 5 rands. just 10 rands and so on and so forth. Whether you want to choose notes or you're choosing coins, the aim is to start small and get into the habit. You're building muscle memory for your money and for your finances. So now before you jump into a stock failure when it's like, hey, buying is $1, you're like, hey, I haven't even gotten used to putting away $100 for a rainy day. You know what I mean? So hence why I'm like, start small. It's just building the muscle and building the habits. And yes, slow and steady does win the race. Any investor can tell you that. It's the time factor which is important. And hopefully, when you perfect this, you'll be amazed because one of the fundamental principles that are being practiced here is that it all adds up. It all adds up. And then the theme that's being practiced here is to not count the cost. You mustn't look at this thing like, oh yeah, I've got money, I can use it whenever I want, because that defeats the purpose. I need you I need you to think of it as money gone. Until it's full, it's money gone. You don't open it up again unless it's like a near death experience. But your aim is to just chala. Chala, sow that seed, burn that pathway in your brain between your mind and your muscle and your money to just put aside and practice delayed gratification. I beg. Can we practice delayed gratification? We will not satisfy ourselves now. We're going to use now to put towards the future. And then we'll truly satisfy and we'll truly look at it all and be like, wow, man, look how far we've come. Wow. I only looked at it as 50 senses, 10 senses, 20 senses. 90, it's a seed. These are seeds. You work to gain seeds, and then your real assignment is how to multiply those seeds and sow them in the right places. Because they always use that analogy of the perfect time to have planted a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. So if you can right now, Bazali, get it, like, do it with your kids. Make it a challenge. Make it a challenge with you and your kids to see who can fill it up first. Even if you choose a different size thing, the principle is still the same. You can couples, girls, tell your man, fellas, tell your lady. We're gonna have the same size. We're gonna have the same size thing, and we're gonna see who fills up first. Make it a game. Don't make it boring and think like, oh, I gotta remove of my strength for later. It's no. You're actually gaining new strength in a different arena. So that when you really gotta do big decisions, you've already practiced. You already have reserves in your tank when other people run out because you practiced. You practiced. Repetition deepens the impression. You've practiced. So all we're doing is getting our practice in. We're getting our reps in with the rands. You're getting your reps in with the rands. Trust and believe. So I've just started. I think I started about a year or so ago. It's got a little bit of weight to it. I can almost use it for lights, for as a light dumbbell or something. But yeah, we'll see how. We'll, so yeah, if you want to join, get started, and we'll and you can document your progress however you want. You can share it with people if you want to, or you can just keep it for yourself and diarize it, document it like month on month, or every 6 months. If you think like the rate, if you do it once a month is too slow, but you can at least take a picture. What I do is I take a picture of each month, so be like from when it started to where it is now, and so on and so forth until it fills up. And I don't even want to know how much it'll be. I'm not even trying to forecast what amounts it will become once it's filled up. We're not counting the cost. We're not trying to say that, oh, this estimate like, oh, so far it's so much. I'll see when it reaches a certain amount. No, 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 no. Forget that. Just put away for a rainy day. Put away for a rainy day. And then watch you withstand the weather when your season comes. Nah,